Alright, let's get it cooking. What's up, y'all? It is your boy Dre41, aka Mr. 4K, aka El Fuego, Spicy Dre. And welcome to another episode of Wrestle Night Slamstreams. Tonight, we are going to be playing, going through tournament with King of Colosseum. So welcome all. This is Saturday night. You know, it's 10 o'clock Eastern. If you're in a different time zone, that's what's up. If you're further, if you're across the pond, why are you up so late? Go to sleep. So we're doing a tournament entry. And now this is official PlayStation 2. This is not a emulator. This is definitely a PlayStation 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with some top talent, and we're going to use like the big names. You feel me? So Chono's going to be in this. I think Chono has 2 attires. And what I basically did, because you see it in English, I literally went through all of the names in edit mode and changed them to their actual names. Some names are short because they just don't fit. They're long names, so it is what it is. Hey Dre, I've been a fan, been following you for a while. Love your gaming videos. Appreciate it, the Irish Hammer. Appreciate it. Alright, so it's gonna be Chono. And he's computer? Wait a minute, what the hell? Okay, so now I'm picking who he's facing off against. You know what? Let him go up against Yuji Nagata. Why not? Masahiro Chono versus Yuji Nagata. This game is fun though, man. Like, I enjoy the hell out of it. Am I good at it? Nope. I am definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, not great at this damn game. Wow, they got his MMA gear. Yuji Nagata was not an MMA guy. Don't let him fool you. Don't let Yuji Nagata fool you. Yo, all them dudes were getting washed thanks to Antonio Inoki. Antonio Inoki was a weirdo, man, when it came to MMA. For whatever reason, he had like this hard on for like having his wrestlers like compete in MMA bouts, and it's like, dog, they don't need to. Like, why are you making them do that? And they'll go in there and get washed hard, and it's like, bruh, they didn't even deserve that. Like, they didn't even deserve that. Is this? Oh no, Gato. The junior division. Should we throw some juniors in there? Let's throw a junior in there. Let's throw Jushin Liger. Let's throw Liger in there. What Liger costume should I poly with? Let me see. We're not gonna use Battle Liger. We're not using that one. We'll stick to the basics. And I already know who he has to face off with. I already know. It has to be low key. It has to be low key. So where is low key? There we go. Low key, the World Warrior. Low key out of his mind, boy. Low key is nuts. I like that. The second attire is hard. I like this one. Before Low key actually talked on his social media, I polyed with him, hard body. He was that dude. But then he decided to talk, and it was like, shut up. Oh man. Yo, the controls, are a little bit difficult. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, a lot of the Japanese wrestling games I got, are wild easier than this. Like, this has the time-based thing. I'm not good with the time-based thing. I'm not. We're gonna use heavyweights. So we're gonna go where Low Key was, and we're gonna pick Samoa Joe. And yes, Samoa Joe was actually in this game. This is basically the default roster, just so y'all know. So we got Samoa Joe. Damn, should he face off against Misawa? Yeah, why not? Which Samoa Joe outfit should we use? Hold on, that one is sus. We're gonna use that one. We're gonna use the basic Samoa Joe joint. Samoa Joe actually had a great match against Misawa, but I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm not gonna have Samoa Joe going up against Misawa. I'm gonna have him going up against Junichiro Tenryu. Ooh, or Toshiaki Kawada. I could do Kawada. Hmm. Um. Damn, I should do Toshiaki Kawada, right? Samoa Joe versus Kawada. Is Brock in this one? No. Brock is in Wrestle Kingdom 1 for the PlayStation 2. Yeah, he's in that one. The fourth match is going to be Misawa and Kenta. I'm going to go with that one. Damn, what am I putting my elbow on? Okay, good enough. Pro Wrestling Noah. We're going to have Misawa going up against Kenta. And what, the best match in Noah, Pro Wrestling Noah's history? Them boys was teeing off against each other. Where's Burning? We're gonna go old school with Kenta Kobashi. We'll go old school. Should we? Yeah, we'll go old school. I ain't tripping. You want Shinsuke? Alright, we'll throw Shinsuke in. We'll throw young boys. We'll throw young boy Shinsuke. Who should Shinsuke go up against? Shinsuke's in this game. This is Shinsuke Nakamura. Right here. You can tell it's him because it definitely looks like him. This is young boy Shinsuke. Young boy Shinsuke. Who should young boy Shinsuke? Jun Nakayama? Okay. Jun Nakayama, say less. He gonna get washed by Jun. Jun Nakayama back in the day when he was running, Jun Nakayama gonna wash Shinsuke. I mean, if y'all want Jun Nakayama, nah, I don't want to do Tanahashi in. I mean, okay, who should I do? Jun Nakayama or Hiroshi Tanahashi? Because where's Jun at? Jun should be Jun Nakayama. Isn't he in here? Where is Jun at? Here we go. Hello everyone. Will you upload new videos on how to do face textures and tattoos on a smartphone? I did already. There's nothing really new. It's kind of the same thing for the most part. I'll just do Jun Nakayama. Oh no, Kenta Kobashi or just Kenta? His strikes are brutal. I'm gonna put Kenta in it. I'm gonna put Jun Nakayama. They got bald Jun? They don't got bald Jun. Do they? No bald? No baldy? Oh, no baldy. Jun would destroy him. We're gonna put Jun Nakayama against Shinsuke Nakamura. Damn, son. Fans is like, yo, why? Why you put them against... Who else should I put in here? Tanahashi? Hiroshi Tanahashi? Hold on. Hiroshi Tanahashi is going to go up against Kenta. So, that should be fun. Where is his good idea? We'll do that one. Who? Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Minoru Suzuki? Is Minoru Suzuki in here? What would he be on? Freelance, right? I don't think Minoru Suzuki's in here. Is it WJ? No, WJ is not Minoru Suzuki. Shinotani. What would he be in at this time? Wasn't he like freelance? He had to have been like free. Yeah, he's not in this game. So who was I talking about is gonna face off against Kenta. Here we go. Young boy Kenta. Hold on. We are not using that attire. We're doing attire too. Is that the orange and brown? Or yellow and brown? There we go. There we go. Damn, 16 matches? Ugh. We ain't going through this whole thing tonight. Or maybe we will. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, who else is in here? Let me see. And yes, it took me forever to get these guys on here. It took a long time. Is Okada? No, Okada's definitely not in this. I know for damn sure Okada ain't in here. Akira Taue. We'll throw Akira Taue in here. And Taue was a dude that they tried to get over and it didn't work. Yeah, Akira Taue was a mistake. Oh, you know who he should go up against? Hold on. Who should he go up against? Yes, Takeshi Morishima. Hell yeah. No, Tomohiro Ishii is not in this game. Why can I not say his name right? Is Ishii in this game? No. Ishii isn't in this game. He should be though, because Ishii been in the game for a minute. Matter of fact, let me check. Tomohiro Ishii isn't in this though, I don't think. No. It's funny, they got Toru Yano in the game, but they don't got Tomohiro Ishii. So that's weird. Let me see. Mike Awesome. Yes, Mike Awesome. Mike Awesome is... Where the hell is Awesome at? Here we go. Mike Awesome. The Gladiator, basically. But yeah, this is Mike Awesome. He wore face paint in Japan. I'm pretty sure most people know. Ishii was in WJ at that time. Oh, he was? Huh. Go ahead, you teach me things. I appreciate you. Let me check and see. I think that's the one where I didn't do the thing. WJ. Let me see. That's not Ishii. 75? Is this Ishii? This is, hey, Tomohiro Ishii. Hey, let's go. Thank you. I appreciate you, Lewis. Thank you. You my guy. I liked you. You's my guy. Tomohiro Ishii. Hell yeah. Okay, I'll poly with you. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate you, man. Shout outs to you. Subscribe to your YouTube channel. Tomohiro Ishii about to get his boot smoked by Mike Awesome. He about to get folded out in these streets. Oh, and don't worry, these matches aren't, I'm going to take long. I'm going to speed them up. They're going to be like 200, maybe 300%. So don't worry, they're not going to be like some long, crazy ass matches. Let me see who else we got. Who else we got in here? Hey, it's one of the virtual basement VIPs. Translating this must have been hell. Yes, it was. It took a couple of hours. It definitely took a couple of hours. I didn't mind it though. Oh, we gotta use Keiji. He's not going up against Kawada though. I'm definitely not putting him up against Kawada. Damn. Wait a minute, do I got Kawada already? Hold, I'm gonna check in a second. I think I got Kawada in here already. But yeah, translating this, like I got pages and pages of it. I love to see what you do with the MMA tournament after this. Hey, have MMA templates for King Colosseum. I love you, my dude. You're absolutely the best. Appreciate it, man. Vader's not in here. Vader's not in here, unfortunately. And that kind of bothers me. If he is, I didn't unlock him. This is the base roster. I didn't unlock anybody. You know what? Kojima. Why not? Get Kojima in here. Let's get Kojima-san in here. Damn, we got a lot of damn matches. Dude. No, let's not do it yet. See, I could read this. Like, this says yes, that says no. You feel me? Like, I could read some of this because I've been doing this too damn long. But, I've been playing these games too damn long. I hate it. Freelance. Let's do... Genichiro Tenryu you already used. So, we're going to use Power Warrior. And yes, this is Power Warrior. I just like calling him that because it's a ridiculous name. Versus D-Lo? Say less. D-Lo it is. We're going to throw D-Lo in here. Why not? Let's throw D-Lo Brown. What is he doing here? Who cares? He's here. He's in the game. They didn't do D-Lo right. They made him white. D-Lo light skinned, but he ain't this. Like, they did my man's filthy in this game. They really did. They did my man's filthy. They truly did. It's fine though. We ain't gonna worry about it. He gonna get washed. He gonna get his boot smoked. Taka Michinoku? Is Taka Michinoku in this game? I don't think so. I don't think Taka Michinoku is in here. I don't think Taka Michinoku is in here. Because remember, I did a lot of... Well, we'll put Too Cold Scorpio. He'll go up against somebody. Too Cold Scorpio will go up against somebody. What other junior? I would love to see Taka in here. I don't think Taka Michinoku's in here. I don't think I remember doing his... Unless he's one of these people. Let me see. No, that ain't Taka. I don't think Taka's in this game. I think you can unlock him. It's a lot of people you can unlock in this game. Any luchadors? Sort of? El Samurai? Sort of? Let's throw El Samurai in. Why not? El Samurai, kinda. Yoshihiro Takayama. Ooh, that's nasty. That's nasty. Yeah, maybe he is unlockable. Alright. Yoshihiro Takayama. Ooh, now we trying to get nasty. Yoshihiro Takayama. Where the hell is he at? Here we go. I spelled his name wrong because you couldn't spell it out all the way. So, but this is your boy Yoshihiro Takayama. Yes. Against Toriano? I love it. I love it. Yes. Yes. Against Toriano. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. Absolutely. He will get jobbed. Hard. It looks like him too. Like, even though this game is super old, they were able to really capture his look. Which I definitely appreciate. Should we do black hair or blonde hair Toriano? Which one do you want to see die? Let's do the blonde because he got his right hand taped up, his fist taped up, so he ready for war. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Y'all are savages, man. Y'all making me book all these young boys against these murderers. Ooh, young boy. No, Gato is New Japan Heavy. No, he's in juniors. Damn, Hiroki Gato is a junior in this game. Steve Corino. Oh, wait a minute. Marufuji? Wait a minute. Marufuji and Steve Corino? Alright, let's do... Marufuji is junior, right? In this one? He was Noah Jr., right? Or was he... Was Marufuji... Okay, he was a heavyweight? Huh. Oh yeah, because they did give him the World Heavyweight Championship. The GHC joint. I can't forget. My brain is everywhere, man. Alright, so it's going to be Marufuji going up against Steve Corino. No problem. Alright, Steve Corino. Steve Corino is on 0-1. Or he should be. No, he's not. Where's Steve Corino? I know I passed him, right? There we go. I could have swore he was in 0-1 at this time. But it says 0-1 World. I don't know. Whatever. This roster is loaded. Yo, it is, yo. This roster was the truth, yo. Hell yeah, Steve Corino. Look at that. That looked like Steve Corino, too. That looked like, yo, they really got his face good in here, yo. Like, you gotta think, man, like, they got so many people in this damn game. It's I already got Keiji. Keiji's already in here. I gotta unlock Great Muta, which is probably gonna be an issue, but, you know, whatever, who cares? Let's see, who else? Let's do some juniors. Let's throw some juniors. Where's Hayashi at? Isn't Kaz Hayashi in here? Should I do Ryusuke? Inoue? Wait a minute, did not Samoa Joe on the card? Yes, Samoa Joe's on the card. I just wish it got a Western release. Honestly, you can find this game. It's not difficult. Let's see. Pro Wrestling Noah. Now we already got Naomi in here. Muhammad Yon. He don't got the fro in here, but it's fine. I mean, no, we ain't gonna use him. Kentaro. Ooh, we should throw Saito in here. Should we? No. Slinger. We already got Kawada in here, right? We got Satoshi Kojima. Let's do Umaga. Yes, Josh Barnett is in here. Okay. Jamal is going up against Umaga is going up against Josh Barnett. Let's get it. Let's get it. Josh Barnett. I think he's in New Japan? Yep. No, Mike Barton. Josh Barnett. There we go. Yeah, let's throw some Americans in here, man. Josh Barnett, man. And they captured. That's Young Boy Barnett. Young Boy Barnett was in this game. Yo, this game, honestly, has probably, arguably, one of the best official rosters in Japanese games. Point blank. Jado versus Gato. Oh my god. Okay, fine. Fine. Where's the juniors? Oh god. Jado. It doesn't even matter what attire he has, but it's fine. We're gonna do Jado versus Gato. Ooh! He copied off of Edge's attire? Let's run with it. He's an Edgehead. He's an Edgehead. Let's get it. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we got Jado, now Gato. Alright. Two of the best bookers. It's funny how they went from juniors and New Japan to bookers. Nah, he ain't wearing no damn pants. Tire 1. Edge Jado. And the final match. And like I said, I'm gonna run through these like they're gonna be super sped up, so don't worry. Jedge. Jedge. Oh my god, Joe. We got Tanahashi already in here. So who did I already do Genichiro Tenryu? I think I did. I don't think I did Kawada. Hold on, let me see if I did Kawada. I don't think I did Kawada. Did I? I think I did Kawada. It's fine if I did. If I didn't, it's fine. Let's see. All right, so we could do Hiroshi Hayes. We could do Hiroshi Hayes, yo. Homeboy was nice. Homeboy was nice. I appreciate that. Thank you. If only ECW had a good game like ECW. Yo, listen, man. We ain't gonna throw sand. We ain't gonna throw no sand on ECW Anarchy Rules, yo. I feel like Anarchy Rules wasn't that bad of a game, yo. That's just my opinion. People could sit there and disagree with me, but I feel like they had a good game. That's just my opinion. Alright, you know. That's just my opinion. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We got Scott Norton, baby. We got Scott Norton. Oh, I almost put... I need to put some respect on his name. I was about to say, we got Norton, baby. Anarchy Rules was hard. Alright, so this is the match card that we got. Alright, let's get it popping. Yeah, let's get it popping. Yes, let's get it. What the hell? Yeah, let's go. And right here, we're gonna change the speed to 300. Yo, Meat Knights. That's a wild name. We're gonna throw it to 300 just to be on the safe side and call it there. Let's get it. Alright, so this is the first match. We have... Wait a minute. Is this tag team? Hold on. Hold on. Is this tag team? This better not be tag team. If this is tag team, I'm going to be super pissed. If this is tag team, I'm going to be super pissed. I think this is tag team, y'all. I think this is tag team. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. I think I broke it. Oh, my God, Joe. It's fine, though. I'm not even going to stress it. You feel me? Let's get it. Feel me? Like, we just gonna run with it. I think this is tag team, though. That's the, yeah. I think this is tag team. Good thing I boosted it up to 300. For real. Hey. Look at this arena. Muscle One. What the hell? That's like Wrestle Kingdom, basically. Oh, it is tag team. Oh, you suck, Dre. Dre, you suck. It's tag team. Yo, Bent, what up, yo? Oh, man. Jado and Gato booked these matches. The facts. Oh my god, the lighting on this game is gorgeous. Yo, for real, it's vibrant, it's bold colors, like, they doing their thing, but damn, all these matches are tagged, bruh. I could've swore I put one-on-one. Word to everything, I swore I put one-on-one. I must be tripping, but it's fine. It's fine, we're gonna have them go through tag teams, but it's 300%. So it's gonna go stupid fast. It's gonna go stupid fast. So it should be interesting. Where is the juice? He's not in this game. Juventud Guerrera is not in it. He wasn't popping. He wasn't popping in Japan when this game was made. He definitely, this video for the two numbers. Oh man. Yo. Once again, it's tough to have like all these Japanese wrestling games, Joe. I got King of Colosseum green, I got red, I got Wrestle Kingdom 1 and 2, I got Token Ratsuden for the Nintendo 64 and the PlayStation, I got Virtual Pro Wrestling 2, I got mad Japanese wrestling games. What else I got? I got Pride FC. What else I got cooking? I got the Pride FC joint. I got Showdown Legends of Wrestling. And I got some other Japanese wrestling games. Oh, I got the Simple series. Bruh, how old is this game? It looks like World Tour. No, it don't look like World Tour. Don't disrespect this game. It definitely is not World Tour. This game came out 2003? 2003? I think. You get that Ultimate Muscle? No. That's a Yuke's game? I could get it. It's worth it. Oh, I got Rumble Roses that I don't poly with at all. I got Backyard Wrestling, Part 2. I got mad wrestling games. It's crazy. It came out 2004. Thank you, Hammer. Appreciate you. Oh wait a minute, this is one-on-one. So why the hell? So wait a minute, it's one-on-one with a manager? What the? That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. Red and green, they got yellow. No, Echo. It's I don't know. It's just green. I think has more to do with Noah, and red is more like New Japan. I believe that's what it is. And they got, of course they got more people. But if you do a save on both of them, you unlock the full roster, which is crazy. Like, these Japanese wrestling games had mad wrestlers in them. The only one that doesn't is Wrestle Kingdom 1 and 2. Those two games don't have a huge roster, but the game looks way better. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got Wild Rings? Oh, man. I wanted to find finding gameplay is, like, super difficult. Like, it's super difficult. You see how fast they going right here? This is it right here, boy. I don't know who y'all. I mean, honestly, I think as far as who's gonna take it all the way, it's probably gonna be Masawa. Yo, they for real. They probably gonna they're probably gonna like have Masawa just tee off on everybody, or one of the MMA guys like Yoshina. Well, no. No, I'm gonna say Masawa. I'm gonna say Masawa is gonna go. Yeah, they're going super fast. That's the point, is to get through these matches as fast as possible. Yeah, they teeing off. They had coffee and cocaine. Oh, he tried to do that rolling capo kick. That ain't work. All-Star Pro Wrestling 2 was the best, but the roster could have been bigger. Okay, I gotta argue with you a little bit on the All-Star Pro Wrestling. You said 2? Well, see, I got 3. I got All-Star Pro Wrestling 3. I'm gonna have to say All-Star Pro Wrestling is probably my least favorite due to the lack of roster size, match options. The game looks good though. The game definitely looks good, but it's lacking in everything else, man. And its career mode could have been better. Its career mode could have been better. 3 was great. Presentation wise, for 3 was amazing. Presentation wise, I gotta give it its props. That was an amazing game. But I'm sorry, dog. Everything else, ooh, damn. Oh, I was about to say he quit off of that. He gave them, yeah, damn. Gave him the capo kick and fell out the ring. Oh my goodness. I want the 360 version of. No, you don't. No. Get the PlayStation 2 version of Wrestle Kingdom. Do not get the 360 version. The 360 version is buns. The 360 version of the Xbox version of Wrestle Kingdom 1 or 2 is buns. It doesn't look as good. Get the PlayStation 2 version. Damn. Yakuza kick and got the 3 count. There you go. Easy peasy. Now see, if I would have let it go, it would have been 13 minutes. 13 minutes to get through this match. Yo, for real, Adrian, I'm telling you, the PlayStation 2 versions are way better. They look better. The Xbox versions just don't hold up. They don't. Like, they don't have the same atmosphere. They don't have the same look. It's just, yeah. Yeah, Irish, let him know that the PlayStation versions of Wrestle Kingdom look way better. Ooh, they got an 82. There you go. Look at that. They're doing their thing. Okay. But yeah, though, man. Like I said, I was thinking about it. Like I was saying to myself, like, I wanted to see how those games looked. And it was just like, I did, my research. But I was just like, yeah, the games don't look good on 360. They don't. All-Star Pro Wrestling 3, the game's animation and moves, especially CPU versus CPU, gave me, I'm going to say this about All-Star Pro Wrestling 3. They have the best depiction of King's Road and strong style that any wrestling game has ever captured. They definitely give you that stoic, view of Japanese wrestling. They definitely do. I give them their props on that. But it's a very slow-paced game. And it's not like the American-style wrestling games where, you build your, you beat up your opponent and you build up your finisher. You literally gotta wash your opponent and they get their finisher. And then if you start getting washed, you get your finisher. And I just don't like that mechanic. That mechanic to me doesn't work. I can understand how you're building up your finisher and the more they kick out or reverse with you, they're building up theirs. But to simply have it to where you're beating their ass and they get their finisher to come back on you, I don't like it. I don't like that. I love how Wrestle Kingdom is like Japanese version of Day of Reckoning, considering you published both the games. True. Very true. And it was it's fun. Wrestle Kingdom is definitely fun. Like, out of all the Japanese wrestling games, I'm gonna say the number one most fun for me is Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. That game is wavy. That game is wavy. Alright, because they got the one-punch knockout in that game. Don't get me wrong, they got criticals in these too, but I just like Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. Damn, this is so weird now, how it's like managers. Why would you have a tournament with managers? Like, that don't even make sense. Like, why would you have the option in this game? It's crazy. But shout outs to this game. They were able to figure out how to have managers come out with you as opposed to them disappearing during your entrance, like 2K22, but we're not going to talk about that. Was any GameCube Japanese wrestling games? I don't think there were any Japanese GameCube wrestling games. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I don't think there was. I think it was just straight up. No, I think there were the last wrestling game that was for Nintendo. I would have to say Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. Yo, Tim, what's good? But yeah, I don't remember any wrestling game on Nintendo after Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. I never seen a Japanese GameCube game or wrestling game. Yeah. Yeah, there hasn't been. Yeah, like New Japan needs to come out with a wrestling game. They need to collaborate with Noah. Like, I don't understand why they don't. Like, Ukes is right there. Why the hell Ukes ain't calling up 2K? I mean, calling up 2K. Calling up New Japan or Noah to get something popping. Ultimate Muscle, I don't count that. Because Ultimate Muscle isn't... It is it's not a Japanese wrestling game. Because it's more... You can't... Yeah, sort of. But you can't, kind of. I hope a lot of these moves on the game are in wrestling code. See, here's the thing, right? And this is something that a lot of people got to take into consideration. And this is something that I also had to come to the realization too. Because the wrestling code has mocap. You feel me? Like, it's not animated moves. So... you want somebody to take, like, so if you were to see a Burning Hammer in the game, or a Tiger Driver, or a Sheer Drop Brainbuster, or, you know what I'm saying, like any crazy move that you would see in these games, somebody has to literally take and be safe when they do it. I don't know about you, but it's not, I don't know a safe way to take a Tiger Driver 85. I don't know, because you're literally dropping them on the back of their head. You feel me? So, I don't know. Oh, and another thing that you guys are missing out on when it speeds up this fast is the commentary. The commentary for these games is amazing. Amazing. I would have to say that they have so much life and just excitement in their voices to even see what they're watching. It makes the game amazing. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, it really makes the game amazing. So, you know, shout outs to the commentary teams in that show. And then, like, on All-Star Pro Wrestling, you can change the commentary team. That's another great thing. How do you feel about the AEW game coming up in progress? Alright, so here's... Alright. Damn it. I don't even want to talk about this. Okay. So I initially seen the video from Smack Talks where they said Brian Williams is back with 2K. Alright. Through sources of my own, because, you know, being in the wrestling games community is a very niche community, so you kind of get to know a lot of the people in it. And because I had 2 interviews with Brian Williams, you know, you get close to these people. You know, you talk to them, you be cool with them, things like that. So Brian Williams went back to 2K, right? Which, it's tough because it's like, you would think that it would be a new opportunity for him to be at AEW games. And being able to be on the front line with that, possibly, based on his role, I think. But, I don't know if it's a telltale sign to get worried. I don't know. I don't think it is. We'll have to see. Misawa washed him. 12 minutes. Gave Samoa Joe 12 minutes. Pause. Beat him and kept it pushing. I'm telling you, Misawa's going to win this. Misawa's going to run through this whole roster. It's going to be bad. I agree. Some mocap Tiger Driver 89 is no good way to go. It was 89? My bad. I said 80. What did I say? 83? 86? What did I say? I forgot. Oh, they scored it at 65. That's no bueno. Yes, Preach. I just love the commentary in King of Colosseum. Way better than that 2K commentary. Yes, it is. It just gets repetitive listening to I turned it off. Like, I turned off the commentary for 2K22. I turned it right off. I'm not even listening to it. Like, not even playing. Like, I don't even bother with it. Because it's just like, it's I'm not going to say it's trash. It's just, it doesn't seem like it has the feel of television commentary. And it is what it is. Do you think the AEW game will become like TNA Impact game? Because I heard a lot of people comparing it to the TNA Impact game. God, I hope not. God, I hope not. And I said this in the video for the AEW game. I said that I don't think it's gonna have full entrances. But we'll see. I hope. Well, I mean, it having 50 wrestlers in the game or around 50, so that means like probably a little bit more than 50. Hopefully, I would say it's going to be better than Impact because Impact had like how many people in it? Like it wasn't even a worth. Like it just had like top guys basically. It wasn't even like a full roster. Like TNA Impact roster was little as hell. Prime time, what's going on? I'm excited for the wrestling code. Yo, me too, man. Me too. It's coming along good. I'm doing updates on my end with some attires. Updated attires mainly because some of the guys that were initially announced changed up their gimmicks. So I'm going to be updating their attires. I'm not going to say who, but I'm in the process of doing that. So and that's easy. Like that's super easy to do. Like just attires is for like for wrestlers who just have like logos. That's easy. I could bang that out no problem. Like doing the logo, the logos are easy. When a wrestler has tattoos, I'm not even playing. Yo. When wrestlers have tattoos, bruh, ooh boy. Oh man, it's rough. It's rough out in these streets. I ain't even playing. Looking at the graphics of the AEW, it has SmackDown Here Comes the Pain vibe to it. Yeah, I don't mind that. Like for people who sit there and want to like have it look exactly like 2K, like dog, you got 2K. Play that. It doesn't have to look like it. As long as it plays good. And a lot of people don't like the fact that the Impact has like a stall kind of to it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it, honestly. I like it doesn't bother. Like people just have been so complacent with the WWE games that they just don't recognize how to accept something else. And I don't get it. Like me, because I play all these different wrestling games, I'm just okay with it. Like it's something different. I don't need an AEW game to look like a WWE game and play like it too. I need it to just be fun and be its own game, to be completely honest. Yo, what's up, EJ? I'm excited for the future wrestling games. We need variety again. Yo! Oh, I wish I could tell y'all. So, I actually got hit up by a game developer today who, and I'm not going to say who, I'm keeping it to myself, but they're coming out with a wrestling game for the PC that's going to potentially rival, I'm not going to say rival, but potentially rival TEW. And they were looking for input and ideas and stuff, and me and a homie of mine, we sat down with them over Zoom for like 2 hours and some change today, going over a good portion of the game. So yeah, there's some new wrestling games that's going to be coming out for the PC. I'm very excited for it because I got a custom PC that that is souped up and ready for all of it. But yes, it's going to be a general manager sort of TEW um, wrestling game that's going to be coming out soon. And I'm telling you, it's going to be very interesting. Um, I can't wait for y'all to see that. Like, and I was surprised that they came out and hit me up. It was a dev that I actually had on my podcast a little while back, and yeah, boy, there's so many wrestling games coming out. Hey, don't put those eyes there. You don't put those eyes there. Oh my God, Joe. Thank you, Irish. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. Like, I always try to have wrestling videos Monday through Friday. I always do. I actually got to cut up a podcast and edit that so you guys can see that. Don't do that, Ken. Tim, don't do that. Don't do that. We don't talk about those stuff. Y'all gotta relax. Oh man. But yeah, though, man, it's been so cool to see like just all these wrestling games that have been coming out or planned. You feel me? Like we don't even have to really talk about the console games because those are coming out. Those are doing this thing. But it's like from the homie Shannon, who has multiple wrestling games. He already put out Mark out. You know what I'm saying? Like he's coming out with another wrestling game. You feel me? Like that's super cool. To Gato coming out with a wrestling game. To the Lucha Libre wrestling game. Basante, I forgot the name of it. It's like Basante something. Basante Lucha Libre. It's kind of like a Lucha Libre Aki game. Super hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I interviewed Pilot. He's doing a Joshi wrestling game. You feel me? Like, so many different wrestling games are coming out soon or by next year or whatever the case is, that we're going to have so many options, yo, that we're not going to just be relying on 2K. I guarantee that. You feel me? Like, yo, we got so many options, and it's like, I appreciate all the wrestling game devs for even having the want to add to the community, bro. Because it's like, yo, I said not the console games. Action Arcade is for a console. We all know about that. We can, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know about that. That's what I was saying. I was kind of staying away from the console games, even though it's on PC too. But you know what I'm saying? Yo, I feel you, Ken. I feel you. Oh, wow, a roll up, sir. A roll up, sir. Damn, that's terrible. Could you imagine all the new wrestling games come out, plus a remaster of Def Jam Vendetta and Fight for New York, Rumble Roses, Legends of Wrestling, and Backyard Wrestling? Dog, we would go nuts. Backyard Wrestling? Honestly, I would say that's I would say that's more along the lines of Ultra Violence Pro Wrestling by Gato. I would say he's covering that. So if you want a good backyard wrestling game, Gato is doing that. Like that's his thing. So yo, I'm gonna be broke too. I'm gonna have to start selling drugs. If I want to buy all these wrestling games, I'm gonna have to be a street pharmacist. I'm not gonna be able to afford it in my regular job. For real, ain't no joke, man. Yo, if they came out with another Def Jam game that was the style of Fight for New York, ooh boy. Like, yo, I'll be the plug. For real. They would have bagged me like, yo, why are you selling all this? I gotta buy wrestling games. That's why. I gotta buy wrestling games. These joints gets expensive. It ain't no joke out in these streets. It's real out here. There went my monetization. Facts. The baby for Def Jam. Oh, and the baby can shoot you after he wins. Like he rushed him in Walmart. I'm lying. Let me stop. Let me be quiet. I'm so tired of 2K games that I can't wait to play Ultra Violent Wrestling Code game. Yo, for real. Like, and I told a Gat Dog, man, from the jump, When I first seen his stuff that he posted on Twitter, I was just like, yo, I gotta hit you. Like, yo, we gotta talk about this game, man. Ultra violence, yo, is like something that we have not gotten as a community in years, yo. And it's like, we need a game like that. We need one of those backyard hardcore deathmatch kind of wrestling games that have the barbed wire matches. Like, we need stuff like that. And it definitely gives flavor to the community, man, because I'm telling you, yo, like, if I was stuck just having to play these 2K games and I was missing out on games like this or Wrestle Kingdom or Virtual Pro Wrestling 2, I would go nuts. And I would think that wrestling games are just trash because I don't have access to what I have access to. You know what I'm saying? I'm a retro gamer myself. When I play PlayStation 2, GameCube, many more, it brings back childhood memories. Facts, yo. Like, I still got my Nintendo 64 plugged in. I'm about to bang out some episodes of Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 in a couple days. Have you ever heard of an online wrestling game on PlayStation 2? It came out 2004. Yes, actually, who was trying to sell it on? My boy was trying to sell it on Twitter. My boy was hold on. Ken, what was homie's name? EOW on Twitter. He was selling that game, but I didn't want to buy it because I already seen it and I'm not really interested in that. I'm not one of those collectors who will want to get a game and not play it. I can't do that. I wanna be able to play it, but that game is like a SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain or Shut Your Mouth kind of deal. I'm okay with that. I'm not really interested in it. But yes, the online wrestling game, yes. EJ. His name is EOW. So yeah, he made a post on that on Twitter. So if that's something that you're looking for, he's selling it. I always wanted a deathmatch game, and I never thought that I would see that game in my life, right? Like, you would have to go back to, honestly, Anarchy Rules. That was really the only option we had because they had the barbed wire, they had the dumpster, they had the tables match, they had the Inferno Brimstone. But, if you're an avid collector, there's this game called The Pro Wrestler 2, and it's for PlayStation 1, and they have an electrified barbed wire match. They have a brimstone match. They have a concrete ring match. Crazy. If you haven't seen it, it's called The Pro Wrestling 2. It's actually on my channel. I did a full walkthrough unlocking everybody in that game. It's basically SmackDown. It's basically SmackDown 2, but just Japanese wrestlers in it, and it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. Yo, Dre, later, my guy. I gotta work in the AMI event. Have a good night, Joe. I've seen your videos on that, and dude, I wish I could get that game. That game is difficult as hell to get. I was trying to find that game for the better part of a year before I was able to find it on eBay. That game is one of those joints where it's like super difficult to find. Super difficult to find. So if you could find it, great. If you can't, then man, I don't know what to say. Same thing, I think the other one that I want to get and play is the is it All Japan Women's Wrestling? AJPW wrestling game. It's a PlayStation 1 joint. And I definitely want to get that one. The Acclaim games would have been better if the controls gotten better. Okay, see, here's the thing. We're gonna have to argue. we gonna have to argue. Irish. Alright. I would have to say that the Acclaim wrestling games were not as bad as what people say. Right? You gotta remember back in that day, majority of like combat games had control inputs to do moves. You didn't really see anything that had single buttons for moves. And I'm lying because Power Move Pro Wrestling had one button wrestling moves. But that was a Japanese wrestling game. So don't do that. Don't do that, Ken. The acclaimed games, I appreciated those, and they actually got easier as the more they made. For example, Warzone inputs were crazy. They were ridiculous. Attitude got a little bit easier. ECW Hardcore Revolution got a little bit easier. And then Anarchy Rules, they super simplified it. So it actually did get better over time. You just had to really, play those games for what they were at the time. I'm still trying to find the pro wrestling, which is basically SmackDown. Yeah, it is, Tim. It's difficult to find, Joe. You got to like turn on your notifications for eBay when you find stuff like that. Like, I got mine super cheap, like $15, and it was the brand new $15. Great game. You were still putting in contra codes to pull off. No, not real talk. Do a super kick was like forward and square. For Anarchy Rules, forward and square, super easy. Like, I would say, as far as like wrestling games go, pick up and play wise, Anarchy Rules was easy to play. Now, the matches they put you in when you try to beat the game is bull. I ain't gonna lie, like that one is terrible. Like that Anarchy Rules and Hardcore Revolution was two games I never beat because you had to beat the game multiple times. Attitude, wow, awesome bomb for the pin. For the ECW games, they really made you go through and play those games multiple times. I'm not doing that. Attitude, you can play it one time on hard and beat the game and unlock everybody. So it's like, why would I, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would I sit there and go through that with multiple people? Now, if it was a situation where it was a lot shorter, cool, but they put you in nonsense matches, and I'm not cool with that. I remember playing Warzone on PS2, and I agree the controls are crazy, but I knew what the control, I was, you knew what the controls were at the time. Like, you got used to them. Now we've been babied throughout the years, and it was like one button to do this, just up and O, left and O, right and O. You feel me? And it's like, you were just used to it. You were good with it, and it wasn't even a problem. So it's like, if we were to give you a game now where it was like that, you'd be like, yo, I can't do this, bro. This joint crazy. Like, I don't even like it. But it's like, yo, you got to realize that's what we had at the time. Like, that's what we had. So it was just like, you got to run with it. It ain't even nothing else we can do. You feel me? But that's just how I feel, honestly. I don't mind having to put in button controls as long as the game is fun. I'll poly with it. Like, I don't even I can't complain about it because it's like, for me, I played through them and I enjoyed it. Hell, I got a walkthrough of WWF Attitude right now on my channel. So it's like, I don't stress. I'm so serious. Like, I really do not stress. So, it's like, it just all depends on what you used to, what you like, things like that. Like, that's all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me see. And enjoy the convo. There we go. Boom. I had to tweet out the live stream. I'm not good at promoting anything on my YouTube channel. Really not. No need to argue with you, my friend. When I play Legends of Wrestling, yo, Irish. Legends of Wrestling, okay. Alright. So I remember when I said the thing about the acclaimed games, controls getting better and better. I forgot about Legends of Wrestling. Thank you for reminding me. They definitely shit the bed when it came to Legends of Wrestling, as far as controls go. I don't know what happened or what crack they were smoking, but I'm gonna keep it 100. That game was, I wish it was better, yo. Because having like a game full of legends was cool, even though the movesets were super inaccurate. Super inaccurate. I mean, horribly inaccurate. But, whatever. Legends was a cool game. I don't care what the controls are at this point. I just want a fun game. Controls are important. Controls are important, my guy. You turn on your notifications on Amazon, eBay, and if you're lucky, Facebook. But don't stay on the blue app too long. Fact. Shoot, go on. What's the other Oh my goodness. Go on Klarna, go on Craigslist, go on all the websites you could find. Because I'm telling you, some of these games are difficult, bro. Like, I could buy Def Jam Fight for New York right now, but I don't feel like paying $150 or $60 for it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's like I really want the game, but do I really want to spend that much on it though? You feel what I'm saying? Like, that game is super expensive, bro. Like, they try to get you with those Def Jam games, bro. Like, I don't know who told them that we love that game, but we need to all stop like wanting to play it so I can get it for a cheaper price. For real. Oh, the yellow and gold guy. Oh goodness. I had all 3 Legends of Wrestling games, but I hated it and I wanted better. And they cheaped us out on the Legends and all the games. Giant Haystacks was the only European version. Oh, that's true. But then, I mean, honestly, region-locked characters in video games is kind of dumb, but I get why they do it. And it's to get the people in that, that region to want to get the game. So I get it. But at the same time, let us use them too. Like, why not? You feel me? Like, it's not like somebody in America is going to say, oh, they got Haystacks in here. I'm not buying this. Like, come on now. Cut it up. Legends of Wrestling had potential. I agree. Legends of Wrestling movesets were inaccurate, and they never had any women. Facts. They never had any women. None. And that's the thing that's very bothersome, is that they never had women in those damn games. Yo, what's up, Awesome? Oh man, but yo, it's crazy, bro. Like when I was playing Legends of Wrestling, I forget which one, but it's the one where you got to go through territories. It was alright, but the controls were so like delayed. Like I don't even know. Then they made it. Oh man, but yeah, though, man. I like I said, my favorite wrestling game outside of WWE, if I had to do 3, it'd have to be Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. Ooh, Wrestle Kingdom 1. Damn. But see, Wrestle Kingdom 2 has Hayabusa in it. A person impersonating Hayabusa, because that's, to me, as a Hayabusa fan, that's kind of not Hayabusa, but it's fine. So Virtual Pro Wrestling 2, Wrestle Kingdom 1, and I would have to say The Pro Wrestler 2, just because it's a crazy game. What upcoming wrestling games do you think will have the best creation suite? Tim, you know you can't ask me that. you know you can't ask me that. No, you can't ask me that. You can't. No, don't even try that, Tim. Don't do that. Don't try that. Don't try that. See, I see what you're trying to do. I was about to fall for it, but I'm not. We're gonna put it out there. You ain't about to get me yelled at. They could have put Sherry Martel, Luna Vachon, Missy Hyatt, Jacqueline, Dark Journey, Medusa, Joshi Stars. That's true. Yeah, Tim, you did try. You tried it. Because I was about to be like, yo, it ain't. You almost got it there. You almost caught me. Yeah, you almost caught me when I just woke up. It's fine. We ain't going to worry about it, though. Do you think the bra and panties will ever come back to any wrestling game? If you want to get the developers canceled, by all, sure. Damn, Shining Wizard to the back of the dome? Oh yeah, I love in this one you can do Shining Wizard from everywhere. Oh god, Shining Wizard. There we go, get him up out of here. Yo, Muda is one of my favorites, yo. Muda is one of my favorite Japanese wrestlers. Or wrestlers. Point blank period, man. He was that guy. WrestleMania 21 on the Xbox was so slow and buggy. I played it once and it wasn't really well executed. True. Bra and panties, I wish never ever comes back to any wrestling game. I don't think a majority of women, like if it was like some weirdo who just made it and it wasn't no official women in it, but it's like you gotta think WWE is not the same WWE from back in the early 2000s. They're not gonna have none of their female superstars in a bra and panties match. Like, you know how much of an uproar that would cause? Do you know how pissed off people would get? Like, that will piss people off. He needs to fight the God. Taka's not in here, man. Taka ain't in this game, yo. Shoot, I think, do they have no, they got round robin, I think, in Wrestle Kingdom 2. I think in Wrestle Kingdom 2 they have a round robin tournament, like a G1 sort of gimmick, which is cool. They would be so triggered, yo. Imagine it, yo, when you have a wrestling game that has bra and panties in it, bruh, and it's like, oh, I could tell y'all some stories, but I'm not. I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. Yo, I'm gonna say this. Shoutouts to the people. Shoutouts to the people who said, never mind. I'm not. No, I can't. I'm gonna get spicy. It's fine. Shoutouts to the people who sat there and tried to play down the wrestling code when they were asked to be in the game. Shoutouts to y'all weirdos, cause y'all gonna be tight when y'all see that game come out. Y'all gonna be tight. Like, I'm not gonna talk about who turned it down, but y'all wrestlers that's never gonna see this video. Y'all. And y'all know who y'all are. Y'all funny. Y'all funny money. Cause from the way I see it, y'all could definitely use some exposure to be in a wrestling game. And for y'all to sit there and feel like either, ooh, man, I'm about to get spicy. For the people who thought just because they had because they had some gold or they thought they was popping, when it's like, to be honest, you're not that popping until you're in a wrestling game. Factor. You're not popping, because it's like, think about it. That exposure right there is going to be people who don't see you on the pay-per-views that you got to buy to see you wrestle, because y'all not on TV. You feel me? Like, but I'm gonna be quiet though. Some people just like wrestling on these on Fight TV with a couple of buys or YouTube. So it's fine. It's fine. You feel me? Like, people don't want good exposure. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so spicy. Let me shut up, because I'm gonna end up saying somebody's name. I'm gonna end up saying somebody's name. So I'm gonna be quiet. Oh my goodness. Ooh, boy. If we're talking Japanese wrestlers, my favorite are Hayabusa, Great Muta, Taka, Onita are just some of my favorite. Yes. Yes. Definitely. Masawa and Kenta, the reason why they're not on there is because they're two of the greatest. You feel me? Like, Masawa's probably the Michael Jordan of wrestling in Japan, to be completely honest. Or up there. He might be. Yeah, he might be. He's Jordan, and I want to say Hiroshi Tanahashi is like the LeBron James. You feel me? But yeah, man, it's like certain people wasn't in the wrestling code, and I'm just like, what? Like, y'all weird, bro. Like some of these wrestlers are, what's the word I'm looking for? Some of them feel a type of way about wrestling because maybe how their career went or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying, they feel some type of way, so they don't want to be in the game. Like, there's this one wrestler who I want to be in the game so bad. There's a couple. There's a handful. Less than a handful. I might say their name. No, I'm not going to say their names. Because the devs know. The devs know who I personally would like in the game. So I'm not even going to get on that. But it's like, there are certain wrestlers that I wanted to. There's this one wrestler that I felt like should be in the game based on some of the people on the roster. And to hear that, man, bruh. I mean, you can't get everybody you want, so it is what it is. Some are divas. Excuse me? What is the best Japanese wrestling game to buy on the hunt for some? Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 for Nintendo 64. Now, it's a Japanese case. All you do is unscrew the back of the case, put an American N64 case on the back of Virtual Pro Wrestling 2, and you're able to play it on on an American N64. So, Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. I would say Wrestle Kingdom 1 and 2 on PlayStation 2. You would have to buy a Japanese PlayStation, which is cheap for the most part if you could find it. I paid $80 for it. Another Japanese wrestling game. I mean, those three are honestly good, but you can also do King of Colosseum 2. King of Colosseum 2 is definitely good. Yes, Ken, they act like divas. Real talk. Oh my God, yo, like, if I took, like, bro, I wish, like, and I can't because it's like, you know, you got to keep your professionalism. You know what I'm saying? And you don't really put nobody out there because the last thing you want is for people like to tweet at the people and say like, yo, you think you know what I'm saying? Like belittle somebody because they don't. But it's like, yo, you got to think about it. If somebody's like, the only way you're going to be on a wrestling game, or, you know what I'm saying? Like for any other wrestling game is if, and I mean, AEW, you know what I'm saying? But even then the roster is going to be small. WWE, what's the chances of that when they don't put everybody in their games, and a lot of the times their rosters are completely outdated. You probably got to wait 2 years before you even being on it, if you're even signed to WWE. And then you got this upstart developer, right, who's gonna have this game on Unreal Engine 5, right? And I've seen how the game looks. Like I seen it. I seen the characters. I seen how, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and to see yourself immortalized, and you think you too nice to be in it? Like, seriously? You think you too nice? Like, come on, bro. Like, you, wow. You know what I'm saying? Wow, I can't believe people are playing down Wrestling Code. From what I've seen so far, 1,000% on board on this game. I can't wait till it's released. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's okay for people to have doubts. You feel me? Because it's like, it's something that you haven't seen before. Like, when was the last time you seen an independent wrestling game? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't see that. And I understand people's hesitation to get behind it. I can understand it. But it's like, as a performer, it's like, yo, you're getting your name out there to people who don't know you exist in wrestling. For you to even sit there and feel like you can downplay the game when we got Kurt Angle, we got RVD, we got some legends in the game. I'm not even going to talk about who because, we got some legends in the game that y'all don't even know about. Y'all don't even, like, bruh, they weren't even announced yet. And I already did their gear. Legends. Stop playing like, yo, people are dumb. People are dumb. Like, they are crazy. It could be the AEW game, but I'm going to go back to fighting 2K right now. I mean, yo, Jordan, what's up, yo? But nah, yo, like, for real, though, I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, though, I'm ready to see how people react to what we have. I'm so ready for that, and I think that people are going to be really, really interested and really intrigued once they see it. Because it's like, yo, I really wish I could say, like, I'm going to get with the devs eventually. What's the ballpark number on that roster count for what, this game or the Wrestling Code? I wish Fire Pro would go 3D. No, Fire Pro did go 3D and it wasn't good. Or there kind of was a 3D sort of thing. Not too much, bro. Do you remember me? We used to have a combo. Oh, Spring One! I remember you! Yeah, I remember your gamer tag. Yeah, okay. Oh, Wrestling Code. How many? Wait a minute, hold on. Let me go on SmackDown Hotel to see who's been announced on the Wrestling Code. Hold on. Wrestling Code roster. Alright. Let me see the full list. Alright, so Wrestling Code. Okay. So currently on SmackDown Hotel, they show 137 wrestlers on there. Okay, so 137 wrestlers have been announced. I'm going to. I'm not going to give you a number. Oh, you know that Ken Shamrock has been announced? Yeah, Ken Shamrock has been announced. Yeah, but we got some folks. Don't worry. Um, who? Shoot. Oh, do y'all know that we got Solo? We got Solo in the game. Sifa Fatu. He's on NXT. We got him. I love it. All right, so they have 137 that has been announced on SmackDownHotel.com. I can sit there and tell you that 137 is a low number. All right, so all right, that is me in the chat. All right, what's up, my guy? Could you imagine if the dog collar stretcher strap and ambulance appears in a video game? That would be hard. Mickie James is not in the game on WWE. Yes, she is. Mickie James is in 2K22. But yeah, basically the number of the rock, they have 137 something already announced. That's I'll say this. When the finished product is done, it'll be up there. It'll be up there. I hope more people get announced soon for the wrestling code. There will be a lot of people being announced for the wrestling code. There will be more people. There will definitely be more people announced for the wrestling code, man. I just get, my whole thing is honestly just getting through the whole design process, and making sure that everybody has good attires, their tattoos are on point or as on point as they can be. Some of them, have tattoos that are like for an example, Enzo has some tattoos that are like the Hooters logo and the Jordan logo and things like that. So yeah, some of those have to be modified, but the tattoos, I'm gonna make sure the tattoos are as close as they can be to their actual counterpart tattoos. So that's that. So 2023 release. I think they already announced that they plan on releasing the game next year. So yeah, I hope their moves are on point in the wrestling code. Dog, they do mocap. No need to worry. They got mocap, so they get a lot of moves in. A lot. I've been itching lately for some wrestling code news. 2K has me bored now. You'll get some news soon, man. Cause the devs are busy, bro. They go on these trips to get this mocap done. They do, yo. It's just some of the problems, with some of the wrestlers, they don't do their own mocap. You feel me? So it's just you got to work around that. You feel me? You got to get people who can easily perform their moves and stuff like that. So that's something that you got to pay attention to when handling these games. And that's another thing that I pay attention to, man, that you don't think about when initially getting into this. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not programming or nothing like that. But no, Ken, 137 isn't enough. Shoot, it is not a... Yo, you know how many great wrestlers that there are on the indies, or wrestlers who haven't been in wrestling games in years? You feel me? Look at the people who they announced already. You feel what I'm saying? It's when was the last time they were in video games? Some of them. You feel me? James Storm is not in the game. What you mean? Which game? James Storm isn't... I don't think... Where does James Storm even wrestle? Where does James Storm wrestle? I don't even know where he wrestles at. Is he in NWA? Where is he at? Where I don't know. Dre, I actually saw the Hardys make their debut in AEW. Oh, that's cool. That's what's up. Shoot. That's what's up. Let the creators do the rest. Nah, don't let the creators do the rest. I would say, honestly, I don't mind having a game where it's you don't have to create certain people. I like that, honestly. For me, that'd be fine because I could just enjoy playing the game. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, and then people say, like, you know, like my boy Tim was asking about, you know, call mode or creation suite. And it's like, if you think I'm helping with the game, there's going to be a creation suite. Like, there's going to be a call mode. You know what I'm saying? You already know I'm in their ear. And I'm like, bruh, listen, this is what we need. Okay? Like, you know, when the final product is done, yo, it's going to be crazy. He's in NWA? Why haven't I seen him on their show? Like, is he on, like, oh damn, 96? That's crazy. Why isn't he wrestling? Like, what's going on? He's injured or something? Because I have not seen James Storm in a minute. I remember he was in Yo, it's so crazy that he went to WWE. He was in NXT. He quit, went back to NWA, and not NWA, but TNA, and then went to NWA. And it's like, bruh, I can't. To me, from the outside looking in, like he fell off. To keep it 100, it looked like he fell off. Because it's like, bruh, how in the hell did that happen, bruh? How does that happen? Like, how did you go from up here and basically, I mean, NWA is, and I love NWA, okay? I enjoy watching it. I think the problem is that they're stuck in the 70s with their stage design, with the studio they're using. It's a small studio, I get that. But it's like, it looks so cheap. Bro, they don't even have entrance music, dog. They walk through a curtain, silent. You know what hypes people up? Music. You don't need pyro. Damn, put a damn projection screen and put a damn a video entrance to correspond with a wrestler. Like, bruh, they and then they changed NWA's Power theme song. Yo, that Into the Fire one was hard. I like that one better than what they got now. But whatever. It is what it is. Like like you see them in this damn stage where it's like there's no barricades. You know, the fans are sitting right next to the ring, and I know they want to do like the old school nostalgia look, but it's like, dog, it's 2022. It's 2020. Dog, have some music. Get the fans hyped. It's like they literally don't want the show to look good. It's like they just, Jedge making his way to the ring. You think you know me. Oh my god, he literally has Edge tights design. And it's just yo, whatever, it's amazing. Yo, well, Billy gotta get it together. I looked at the community creations and they didn't have James Storm on CC. Damn, that's when you know you fell off. When nobody made you? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry, EJ. I missed your question. I'm very curious to see what their story mode, creation suite, and soundtrack will be like. It's giving me the early 2000 vibes. I'm excited. EJ, what you talking about? Which game? Which one? This one or like Wrestling Code? Which one are you talking about, EJ? I'm trying to figure out because I mean, once again, rough day at the office for James Storm. But think about it though. It's like you can tell like fan interest in what you're doing if people create you on CC. Like it's a good measuring, stick to see where you're at in regards to the minds of the wrestlers. Oh, the Wrestling Code. All right, what are we talking about? What was your question again? Story mode. Okay. Creation Suite. I already see what that is already. Creation Suite is gonna be good. No need to worry about that. Soundtrack. Alright, so people know that I'm working with Virtual Basement, right? So it's not even like a secret. You feel what I'm saying? So I could say it because why wouldn't I? It's not like I'm not gonna show it, but I have the Wrestling Code on my PC. Feel me? So I've listened to the soundtrack. It's good. It's good. Let me see what else. It's giving you an early 2000s vibe. When you see it, that early 2000s vibe is going to go away. It's going to, it's going to be like the vibe it gives me. What vibe does it give me? It gives me like a Wrestle Kingdom of the Indies vibe. Pageantry. The production value. It's like a Wrestle Kingdom for the Indies with some signed talent in there from WWE and AEW. So yeah, that's the vibe it gives me, based on what I've seen. That's the vibe it gives me. I think James Storm was one of those that got too big too fast. Really? You think he got too big too fast? Because I certainly don't. I don't think he got too big too fast. I think because it took him a minute. You gotta understand, he was with what's homeboy name? America's Most Wanted for a grip before he went solo. Like, he was with him for a grip. So I ain't gonna sit there and say he grew too fast, because I don't think that at all. Yeah, I'm excited for the AEW game too. All honesty, WWE Day of Reckoning soundtrack is fire. Haven't heard it in a while. Chris Harris, yeah. Whew. Boy, Chris Harris fell off. Ooh, boy. Chris Harris definitely fell off. Yeah, AMW, Beer Money. Beer Money was wavy. Beer Money was definitely wavy. But what's the... Ooh! Beer Money was wavy. But they're definitely misutilizing Robert Roode currently. They're definitely misutilizing him currently. Like, they are doing nothing with that man, and it's bad. Like, it's really, really bad. So, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, no problem. So, damn, he beat him in... Shit, damn. Look at Jedge going in. Heal him up, brother. Oh, damn. Big Gladiato. He beating his ass. What was that one with Storm? Sonata, Shera, and Manic? Oh, listen. Some of the ideas that they utilized were kind of trash. Dre, are you excited for the AEW video game? Yeah. It's something new. Like, I don't care what people say it looks janky or it looks like this or like, dog, it's a new wrestling game. Stop tripping about, like, you can easily just play the WWE game. If you got, like, anybody who complains about a new wrestling game that comes out, play the same one you've been playing it. Don't complain. Because real talk, we haven't had, as many options as we have coming out in the near future. Nobody should be complaining about nothing. No one should be complaining about nothing. There's nothing for you to complain about. You are literally given options. You haven't earned it. You don't deserve it. What have you done? Have you donated to any one of these devs? No? Okay then. Be happy with what you're getting. What are your thoughts on the WWE RPG game? I have no thoughts because I won't buy it. First off, there was this one game that WWE had that I liked, and they stopped supporting it, and that pissed me the hell off. And it was a WWE Universe. WWE Universe. That game was hard, and they stopped supporting that game, and it pissed me off. So that's how I feel. So WWE games can kiss my ass, other than the regular 2K joints. Anything else they got is trash. There's no, like, an RPG game. Like, there's an RPG game, a wrestling game that's coming out. They actually are going to be on my podcast, hopefully. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Did you see Young Bucks on AEW and they had their headbands, had shower curtain rods on their head? That they been did that. That's old. You can. What a beautiful game, and it sucks. For an example, WrestleMania 21, the game could have been a mega hit. Not really, because it was on GameCube. It wasn't gonna be a hit. Yeah, they bugging big time. Masawa's theme is top tier. Facts. I'm sorry, whom? Oh my god. I ain't saying nothing. I'm gonna leave it alone. But yeah, though, man, like, you can't like, nobody can sit there and complain about the wrestling games, because it's like, once again, man, we're getting more options in the next couple of years than we had since the early 2000s, and that's just facts. That's just facts. So don't complain. Be happy about it. The AEW game is probably gonna come out this year. Hopefully. You could get a multi-year deal with AEW so we can have more wrestlers. That would be great. And, really fill out the roster. That would be great. And then we could be happy. That's what I would appreciate. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. It's like, for me, we've been playing the same games for so long. Let's not trip. Wasn't the SmackDown Here Comes the Pain? Wasn't that SmackDown Here Comes the Pain? What do you mean? WrestleMania 21? Wasn't that SmackDown? I don't know what you're talking about, Jordan. But yeah, let's talk about this game and how to unlock people. I need to do a damn walkthrough. For a long time, I've complained up until a few years ago, because we got a lot of the new wrestling games, and I'm sure we will have wrestling games that suit us more. Absolutely. Absolutely, we will. Yo, we are going to have great wrestling games around the corner. So it's like, for me, I'm not tripping about none of it, because I already know we're going to be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we don't like one, we just play another. Like, think how many wrestling games we're going to eventually have. Like, it's going to be crazy. Like, I think this is going to be the last year where WWE Games is going to be the only console or even PC wrestling game that comes out. I do not see them being the only game, because AEW is going to come out either late this year or next. Feel me? The Wrestling Code is going to be next year. Then we got, Shannon, he pumps them games out. You feel me? Shannon, he puts that work in. So Shannon going to have something new. I'm sure of it. Gato gonna come out with something. He gonna come out with ultra violence. Feel me? So it's replayability is a big thing for wrestling games for me. I should always want to go back and to play the game because of the core gameplay. The creative freedom is another great addition. Facts. It's making sure that you have a diverse roster. Movesets have to be on point. Gameplay and controls are definitely a must. But not only just that, man, you got to have a creation suite. And if any measurement of the importance of it is on the 2K games. I mean, think about it. Like, the game has been out for what, 2 months? When did the game come out? In March? The game came out? No. January, February, March, April, May. It came out April? Did it come out? Wait a minute. When did the game come out? I forgot. But the game been out for like 2 months, right? Yo, I have over 250,000 downloads. So if that doesn't show how important the creation suite is, I don't know what else to tell you. Let's see. I remember so many people on WWE 2K for creating Richie Steamboat from FCW. I didn't make him. March. Okay, thank you. Ruckus is going to be in Ultra Violence in the Wrestling Code. I'm so happy. One of my favorites from when I started watching indie wrestling game is going to be in 2 games that are looking real good. He's actually in 3. He's in Backyard Wrestling too. But I interviewed Ruckus. He's on the channel. Me and my boy Ken, we interviewed him on the podcast. So definitely check that out. It's on the channel. I thought I was guessing about what game that you got upset before WWE Games. Um, um, before WWE games? Oh no! It wasn't me getting upset about anything. It wasn't about me getting upset about anything. It was just, you feel me? It's like there's no need to complain. You feel me? Like, we got options. If we didn't have no options and was just WWE, then yes, I would be tweaking. I would be tweeting them saying, "Yo, when you gonna update this? When you gonna update that?" But I'm cool. I don't need to. I'm cool. Damn, Yakuza kicked him out the ring. Sheesh. What do you think of Day of Reckoning? It's cool, but I don't know. Vampiro is, honestly, I didn't play that too much, so you know that's what that is. I know for sure Create a Wrestler will be in the wrestling code, but will create an arena and create a championship. I can't answer that. Vampiro is going to be in the wrestling code. I'm happy that he would be because he was 3 bad wrestling games and needs redemption to be in a good wrestling game. Wait until you see Vampiro. Wait till you see Vampiro. I told you Mitsuharu Misawa was going to win this whole thing, right? I'm just saying. Yeah, I meant upcoming games. Backyard Wrestling was a couple faves. Those games are good. Yeah. Day of Reckoning series. Like I said, as far as the GameCube goes, I didn't mess with it a lot. One of my childhood friends, he did. The only thing I could sit there and say that I really liked about Day of Reckoning, or just the Nintendo GameCube wrestling games, was that you can like put accessories and move them to whatever part of the body you wanted. That was hard. I liked that. That was tough. I think the Wrestling Code will do a better job with RVD than 2K22. What do you mean by that, Vendetta, as far as what they do with Rob Van Dam? I'm really looking forward to who Vampiro gets in touch with the team. I am a huge Lucha fan and want that section to be insanity. Well, I can't. Damn, I wish I could. You know what? The next time I do a stream, I'm going to ask the devs first what I can talk about. Like who I did already, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I can talk to y'all about it. Rumble Roses. Any memories? I love the fact that it was different. I played it. It's strange. It's definitely Divas era of wrestling, mud fighting and things like that. That was very strange. And then they have those weird submissions that are like very over sexualized. Very strange. It's an odd game. And the story mode is so weird. It's like some like weird, I don't even know. It's very strange. But okay. Yeah, Mike Awesome's in this game. As far as the overall feel of the character model and moveset, well, RVD did his own mocap, so yeah. It'll be the movements that you see will be RVD's mocap. The character model. I'm happy you asked that. I actually am in charge of RVD's attires. So I have already made a good handful of attires. I'm not going to say which ones. Because those are a surprise. But I can tell you by the look, RVD looks like RVD. But damn, I can't tell you. I don't think I can tell you. No, I don't think I can. If I feel like I can't, then I'm probably not going to say anything. But RVD's model is good. Yo, I wish I could tell y'all. No, I think I could tell. No, I don't think I can. Hold on, let me see. Who's been announced? I could tell you whose model I've seen. Can I? No, I can't tell you whose model I've seen. I can't. I thought I could, but I don't think I can. I'm going to stay away from it. I want to, but I don't think I can. I don't know. Hey, do what you got to do, man. I wish I could tell y'all about like how they look and stuff like that, but damn, yo. Can't wait to see how awesome Ultimo Dragon. Oh, speaking of that, Tim. Oh, so I can tell y'all this, right? They announced Ultimo Dragon, so it's like, you know, in regards to like his attire and stuff, it was like, for me, like going into it, looking at his attires, I'm like, oh, that's easy money. You feel me? Like it's real simple. A couple of shapes, you know, some kanji, you know, and I'm good, you know what I'm saying? And yo, the final product, bro. The final product, bro. Amazing, yo. Amazing, yo. Like and it's like I don't even want it to be like blowing smoke because it's like because I work with them. It's I don't want it to be like I'm blowing smoke. I never want to do that. I want to be real and I'm gonna be upfront. You feel me? Like I'm never gonna shit on them. Like I'm never gonna do that. But you know, I'll be real and upfront. But it was like when you see the finished product and it's like, yo, bruh, whoo, I love it. Let me see. Can't wait. Let me see. Okay, RVD had the best attires. Yeah, RVD does have the best attires. And I'm going for the most hardest ones to make. Thumbs up. I have done some attires that took me a long time. And honestly, it was just like, yo, and I got so many attires. Like I have so many of them. But you know, the one thing I wanted to kind of stay away from in regards to like attires is like stuff that I can't even say that because that's not really true. It's difficult to do ones that you haven't seen in the game, that in a wrestling game, that are cool. You know what I'm saying? But you never seen them HD in Unreal Engine 5. So they're really gonna pop. I just hope that it's not so many pixels that you can't see that it has that airbrushed look to it. As long as it keeps the airbrushed look, because when I do RVD's attires, I always try to make it look like airbrush. I don't want to make it look like a cartoon drawing. I always wanted to have like faded edges, some edges sharp, some edges not, but I still wanted to have that airbrush look to it, and that's definitely something that I try to maintain throughout all of his attires, even to where some of them look blurry because he wrestled in them. So I wanted to keep that look with it too, and it's a balancing act. So with the RVD attires, I just want to make sure that they're sharp but faded, if that makes any sense. I need them to look like they're airbrushed. You feel me? So when I make them, they have to have that airbrushed look. You know? Poor Dre, keeper of secrets. Yo, for real, like it's because it's like it's so cool. Like y'all don't know how many people I've already helped make. Like a lot. A lot. So it's like it's hard for me like not to get excited about it when people talk about it or say a specific wrestler that's been announced. It's so difficult for me not to get excited because it's like I put in hours in making those logos, tattoos, whatever. Like it's a lot. Dre would probably make Prince Devitt for the wrestling code. That's what's up. Big wrestling fan, so I'm hoping for crazy representation in the aspect of the Wrestling Code roster. Mikado, Ultimo Dragon, and Tajiri is such a strong start. There are others. I'm a huge deathmatch fan and hope we get more deathmatch wrestlers in. Yeah. See, I gotta be quiet. They got Shelly Martinez. Nice. She's a vampire. Cool. Yeah, honestly, I know. Never mind. I'm not even gonna talk about it. She's in the game. I want to see Sick Nick Mondo's attires are in game eventually. Eventually. See, that's I wish I could talk to you guys about this. I wish I could. Any hints on specialty matches? No. I am not hinting in nothing that's in that game. Not one match. 1-on-1. That's that's a special match. 1-on-1. There you go. 1-on-1. There we go. a title match. A 1-on-1 title match. That's a specialty match. That's all I can give you. Oh man, yo, I'm bugged out, Joe. Pay me no mind. Oh god, Joe. I love it. I love it, Joe. Oh boy, yo. But nah, like I was saying, just in regards to the game in total, yo, it's definitely a fun experience, yo, and being able to talk to wrestlers and like get ideas from them, and they're like, there's wrestlers who are really interested in this game. You feel me? So it's really cool. That's the safest answer you've given. Be on your Teddy Long 1-on-1 with the Undertaker. Oh man, awesome, man. I tried. I'm going to see any upcoming indie shows. There's a couple in CT I'm interested if things align. I usually poly with Northeast Wrestling. I mess with them heavy because I'm cool with Wrecking Ball Legursky. Like, that's the homie. Like, Wrecking Ball Legursky's the homie. So usually I go to their shows. If they're in the Waterbury area, I mess with those. They have shows in Danbury. I'm just not going to Danbury. I'm not doing that. I can go to Waterbury. Waterbury's fine, but Danbury, I'm staying away from. I'm not driving that far. So yeah. But Northeast Wrestling is what I usually poly with, for the most part. They usually get the best talent. Like, to be honest. And that's not because they have shows in Connecticut. Like, shout outs to Chaotic Wrestling, shout outs to Limitless Wrestling. You know what I'm saying? They're in the Northeast too. But, you know, Big Time Wrestling. But Northeast Wrestling, you know, they got such a good relationship with WWE and AEW. Like, Corey Graves was at the show when he's with WWE, but he was at Northeast Wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had, they have everybody there. Like, one of the Being the Elite episodes was at Northeast Wrestling in Waterbury, Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Northeast Wrestling is one of the most popping independent wrestling shows in the Northeast. Real talk. Let me see. 2K23, I want to see an ambulance match. We're not getting that. Let's just give that up. I see Queen of Extreme is in the wrestling code. Cool. Yeah. I'll have to draw her tattoo. I've been sticking with Waterbury and Torrington. Oh, Torrington. There's also a show in Torrington that I do go to. That Tony Cheney is usually, well, most of the Mob Squad are usually there. What show was that in Torrington? Because I was actually at the last one that they did. I was there in the one in Torrington where he faced off with the champ, and the finish was Tony Cheney getting put through a table. I was there. I was actually sitting on stage. Oh man. Let me see. Are great, but man, they're so, the NEW shows are go-to shows, because you get to see those big stars on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so happy that Wrecking Ball is on NWA. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy for him. That's a big look for him. You feel me? I made ACH on PS4. That's what's up. Was I tripping, or did I see a possible flip in the works today on 2K22? Sir? Yeah, we got a flip going around the corner. Have you seen a Test of Strength show? That's possibly my favorite promotion that has CT shows. I never heard of that. Test of Strength? Where the hell is that? What is it called? Test of Strength Wrestling or something? What is that? I've never heard of that before in my life. That's new to me, sir. Let me see. Test of Strength? Test of Strength Wrestling? Is it just called Test of Strength Wrestling? Or is it just Test of Strength? Let me look and see what they got. Let me see what they got on Twitter. Oh man, they definitely knew. Story driven? Let me see what they got. This looks interesting. Yeah, they got up and coming talent. I'm looking at it. They got up and coming talent. Oh yeah, they're in Torrington. See, Torrington for me is a drive from where I live. Torrington is about, I mean, it's not a drive really. It's like a half hour, but it's like, I gotta drive up Avon Mountain, and it's like going up Avon Mountain is horrible. If you're from CT and you know about Avon Mountain is the Bermuda Triangle of Connecticut, which basically means whatever can go wrong on Avon Mountain will. Like, I remember I used to drive up Avon Mountain, and I would see cars like upside down on the road. Like you'll see like tractor trailers always crashing because it's literally a mountain. But it's not like it's like wild turns, like going up, but going down Avon Mountain, boy, you will die. You will die going down Avon Mountain, boy. That place is terrible. They have shows in Torrington, Waterbury, and Massachusetts. Yeah, I'll probably mess with Waterbury, not so much Massachusetts, though. ECW original RVD, Jazz, Jerry. Oh, you just naming off people who's in it. Okay. I'm going to Unsanctioned Pro Wrestling here in Ohio, and they've been around for 4 years. Alex Shelley and the Wrestling Code own Max the Impaler will be on the show. That's what's up. Shoot. All we need now is a King of Colosseum sequel or reboot. We'll never get that. It will be exciting to see the more games. The GTS roster, Dre. Oh, shout outs to Grim. I've been over Grim's house. I went over his house. He's not as animated as he is on his YouTube channel. I'll say that. He is not as... Which almost, like, kind of... Okay, so... Like, when I was told, like, all right, well, we're going to go do the mocap, and we're going to be in Jersey, and we're also going to go to Grimm's, you know what I'm saying, to mocap him. And I'm like, Grimm, you mean the guy on YouTube who has his own wrestling league? And it was like, yeah. And I'm like, he's a bit out there, like, isn't he? Like, and he's like, nah, he's not really like that. Like, he's cool. I'm like, you sure? Because the way he acts, like in his videos, he be wilding. And I'm just like, I'm not going to have the energy for that. I'm not going to have the energy. So I go over to his house. It's at night. And it's like super late. It's super late. But I'm just like, he's super cool though. He is super cool. Like, to say like on his YouTube videos, like I was there, like that was tough. I like that. Even though I was the only black guy there, it's fine. But I was there. I was there. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Dre, have you ever met Grim? Yes, I've met Grim. Like, I mean, you probably was typing that while I was explaining the story, but yes, I've been over his house. I was in his backyard. I was the only black person there that night. It was very weird. And it was super late. Like, I hope he didn't feel no type of way, because I was like, yo, I gotta leave, because I'm tired. Like, I gotta go to sleep, because it was like super late. And the hotel where I was at was like an hour and a half away, so I was just like, I gotta go. I gotta go get some sleep. And shout outs to Jersey. They got too many tolls. Like, I don't even like that. Like, who do they think they are? Have you gone to all the mocap sessions or just a couple? Just one. Just one. A lot of the times, they go to, different locations. I gotta work. Like, as much as I enjoy helping them, and I do as much as I can, my main job is, character design. That's the main job for me. I went on the first mocap that they did in Jersey. Not to say that I wouldn't go again, because I'm definitely going to go to more mocaps once the summer come around. I'm going to do more mocaps, mocap sessions. And, yeah. Like, you can see me in their first videos. I'm doing, like, reference videos of the wrestlers' entrances. Like, I'm doing all that stuff. Like, you can see me in there. Like, I had dinner at Crowbar's house. You feel me? Like, it was such a wild night. It was a wild experience. It was a wild, 3 days? 3 or 4 days? It was a wild experience, man, that I would never give up for anything, Bruh, Ever Jersey and its tolls. The tolls in Jersey suck. What's the reason, in your opinion, for the Bullet Club turning Juice Robinson into the 2022 Disciple? Alright, so Juice Robinson's character has gotten very stale. At first it seemed like they were going to book him as a top babyface, but he's just not there. He doesn't have that edge, and I think them associating him with Bullet Club gives him that edge, that toughness, that just being that white meat babyface didn't do. I think that's going to be good to boost him. Not only that they're utilizing Bullet Club a little bit more and really doubling down on it being a Gaijin faction as opposed to a faction where it implements a good portion of homegrown talent or people from Japan, which it shouldn't be. Bullet Club should be a Gaijin faction. That's how I feel. Excited for the best of the Super Juniors. Who do you think is going to win? Honestly, I am completely opposed to wanting a specific wrestler to win. I just want to see good matches at this point. That's literally it. And whoever can do that, I'm good with. Like before, and I'll be honest, like, I miss the days of the Super Juniors when it was like the legendary guys, the guys who've been in there for a minute. You feel me? Like the Ligers, you know what I'm saying? And it's like after he left, after he retired, it's kind of like I just want to see good matches. I'm not rooting for anybody in particular. How was the experience hanging out with Crowbar? Yo, Crowbar is the coolest dude in the world, man. Homeboy made us hamburgers and hot dogs and ordered pizza. Super cool dude, Joe. Like, it was crazy because it was like the whole point was to go over his house to get him the mocap to do his promo for the game, right? So, and his wife is super cool too. She was good at making tea. She made some tea. That tea was banging. Shout outs to her. Shout outs to Crowbar's wife. So basically, like, when everybody was in the house chilling, right? Like, he was talking about the psychology of wrestling. And mind you, like, for me growing up, I didn't get to see wrestling live. So I got to see all these people on TVs, and I also seen Crowbar, and it was so surreal to me that I'm over this man's house, and he's going over psychology with me in matches that he had with Sabu, and in matches that he had in Ring of Honor. And it's like me and him literally sat down one-on-one, like away from other people, away from everybody else, and he sat down and really talked to me about psychology of wrestling. That was such a cool experience there that I would not trade that for anything. Like, that was such a great experience. Dude is looking like Edge with his old attire. Yeah, he is. That's Jedge, not Jado, but Jedge. New Japan never pulled the trigger on Juice being the major face for their U.S. expansion. They can't yet. He got to have some edge to him. And he just, I feel like he doesn't have that. I feel like he was that too much smiling, baby face. I don't like that. That just seems fake. Shout out to him, though. He got Tony Storm, so subscribe to his YouTube channel. Because he's too comedic for Bullet Club, especially after Collision Course tonight. He was making people crack up. Yeah, but he's still a heel, though. He's still a heel, so there you go. Did you hear Donna? The album? Or, wait a minute, did you hear Donna? What do you mean, Donna? Did I hear Donna? Really, Ken, you were terrible. I hope to meet Crowbar one day, to be honest. Yo, he's super cool dude, Joe. Super cool dude, man. Like him, Anthony Green, super cool dude. Luigi Primo, super cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Everybody there was super cool. I spoke to Enzo one time for 40 minutes. And he spoke for 40 minutes. Like, all you gotta say is what's up to Enzo, and he will talk. That's my guy, though, but he talks. Like, I hope to meet Crowbar. That's Grimm's neighbor. Crowbar? Oh, Donna? Oh, no? Oh, Donda. I don't know who Donna is. Stop playing with me, y'all. Y'all being disrespectful. Shout out to y'all. Subscribe to y'all YouTube channel for being disrespectful. But nah, like, yo, Luigi Primo. Okay, so boom, I'm in Jersey, right? And Luigi Primo was coming he's at the airport, and I'm gonna go pick him up, and we're gonna drive to Grimm's house. Feel me? So I call him. You feel me? Because if you're picking somebody up, you calling them. And Newark Airport, terrible airport. I hate it. So I'm driving around in circles, and I'm like, yo, where you at? He like, well, I'm at this gate. And I'm like, yo, you gotta like really like help me out. Where are you at? Like, because I'm driving in circles here, right? So eventually I catch him, Now at Newark Airport, people are already double parked. You feel me? People are already double parked, and I hate them for it. So I'm triple parked. So there's only one lane, right? And the vehicle I was in was a little sus. I'm gonna put it out there. The vehicle I was in was a little bit sus. The reverse worked when it wanted to. So I was scared to try to back into a spot. And then I'm stuck. You feel me? I didn't want to do that. So I was just like, I'm gonna stay in this third lane, and people are gonna have to wait. You can honk all you want. I don't care. So boom, I caught him. You know, he finally came out. I said, "Yo, hurry up! Come on, just get in. Just get in the vehicle. Let's go." Because the people honking behind me, and I'm not parking. So he gets in, and we literally are talking about wrestling for like an hour and a half. Like from Newark Airport to Grimm's house is like an hour and a half. And we just talked wrestling, man. And he's so down to earth. He's so cool. He's so knowledgeable about Japanese wrestling. Such a cool dude, man. Like and he's a funny guy. Like he's such a cool dude, Joe. Like I said, once again, a great opportunity to meet those people. Let me see. Had no clue who Luigi Primo was before the wrestling code, and now he's one of the most. Yo, we said it. We said it during his mocap. I was like, yo, Luigi Primo is gonna be one of those guys people are gonna play with in the wrestling code. He's gonna have one of the most unique entrances that you have never seen in a wrestling game. And if anybody has watched Luigi Primo, you see his entrance. That I guarantee people are gonna make mad Italian gimmicks off of his entrance. Guaranteed. It's going to be the most racist thing ever. You'll love it. I'm in CT, so I don't think he's stopped by yet. He's actually been in the Northeast. He went up to do mocap. Where you from in CT? Awesome. Mostly San Antonio and Austin. Yeah, he mostly is booked in Texas. I don't know who Luigi Primo was before the wrestling code, but now he's become one of my favorites because I've seen him on A&E shows, and he is definitely one to play the game as. He got a crazy entrance and a crazy moveset, I can tell you that. Luigi Primo, he's the guy that wrestles in the pizza apron. Yes. I did see his pizza death match with Gregory Iron on YouTube. I think it was in Texas, right? Let me see. Make a whole Primo World Order. Oh my god. I'm right outside Waterbury. Don't want to dox myself. No, I understand. I'm around that area too. I'm around that area. I'm a town or two over. I'm in a town or two over. So yeah, we're basically in the same area, kind of, sort of. But yeah, man, like just getting to meet these wrestlers, yo. Anybody know who Dan Moff is? He's been Northeast Wrestling Champion for like 3 years now. Like 700 days. So yeah, almost pushing 3 years. 2 and some change. He was the unicorn for me to catch and get his reference picks. That man is a difficult man to talk to. I'm telling you, he's super cool, but he's just always so busy. It's difficult. Like him, I don't know. Oh yeah, Vincent, I got his reference photos, so that would be great. Ron Zombie, yeah. Dan Lab versus Ron Zombie, yes. I think I was there for that one. That one was in Waterbury, right? Or was it in the Northeast Wrestling Arena? Because I don't go to that one. Like I said, the only ones I go to is the one in Waterbury. I don't mess with it. Honestly, I feel like because of the wrestling code, more people will get to learn about wrestlers who we never knew about. Facts, which is so strange to me that these dumbasses, man, I don't want to get into it again. But honestly, it makes you think like, yo, the people who decided not to be in the game or whatever reason, they bugged out. It's a bad look. It's a bad look because you get so many eyes on you. And I think for me, it's like, why not? Like, if I was a wrestler, I'd be like, hell yeah. Like, as long as the money right, I'll be in your game. Hell yeah. Why not? Why not? Shoot. More eyes on me. I could charge people more because now, especially if I got a good moveset, people gonna poly with me. And then people gonna look at my People gonna look at my YouTube videos and my vlogs, and I'm gonna get popping, and then I'm gonna charge people more when they want to book me on their shows. There you go, real talk. Like, and that's the thing that you want to do. Like, like my guy Tony Cini. Yo, you gotta think, he been doing mocap for this game since day one. He did mocap with RVD. He did mocap with DDP. He did mocap with Kurt Angle. He done mocap with damn near all the big names that are in this damn game. And I said to him, yesterday's price ain't gonna be today's price. You gonna have to start, you gotta charge these folks now, because guess what? Think about it. Even though he's doing mocap with these people, he's kind of getting trained by them too. So imagine somebody who's doing mocap sessions and also getting, looks and also advice from DDP, RVD, Kurt Angle, legends, legitimate legends in wrestling. Like Tony Cini, man, he gonna be one of those guys. I guarantee it. You're eventually gonna see that man on AEW or NXT. Like, Tony Cini's gonna be that guy. Real talk, and I hope he answers my phone calls when he gets rich. Oh, Kid Bandit. Yo, another great story. So the devs were going down to Atlanta, to the Nightmare Factory, to do mocap, right? So they wanted to get Kid Bandit, which he was already, on the game, right? So he didn't have, the devs didn't have his number. So we knew that Kid Bandit was on DPW, and of course one of the bookers for DPW is John Blood from New Legacy. So I hit up John Blood on Twitter and sent him the dev's phone number and said, yo, tell Kid Bandit to call the dev because we got a mocap him. And so me and John Blood kind of helped get him mocapped for that mocap session. So shout out to John Blood, man. Cool dude. Let me see. Yeah, Masawa's gonna win this whole thing. I told y'all he is. He's gonna win the whole thing. Masawa's gonna run through people. It's gonna be almost ridiculous. I would jump at the offer for money and opportunities. I mean, facts. I mean, think about it, right? Like, you're jumping into the opportunity of being able to be put in the game where you can charge people more money for you to wrestle at shows. Why not? Kid Bandit is another prime example that I don't know anything about until DPW booked him and he joined the wrestling code. I can't wait to play as Tony Cini and Kid Bandit. Yo, Tony Cini, like I said, once again, cool ass dude, yo. Cool dude. Like, I could tell you a story where the lead dev, which I don't even want to say his name. Y'all probably know who he is. Like, people who in the know who he is. The lead dev and Tony Cini came through to pick me up. You feel me? And I was, I'm at home, and they wanted to pick me up to bring me to a show. So, like, one of the shows in Torrington, a show that he was wrestling. So I was like, all right, cool, bet. Come through, scoop me. Right? And they came through and picked me up. What's up? We chilling. And they had Pop Smoke playing. So I was like, oh, y'all playing Pop Smoke. Oh, y'all acting different. I see what y'all about. Shout out to y'all. Subscribe to y'all YouTube channel. So they got Pop Smoke playing, and they was like, yo, we've been listening to Pop Smoke for like 3 hours. I'm like, damn, y'all jamming, y'all acting different, okay? And so, but the CD player, I don't know, like the CD player like messed up to where the CD just got stuck. The CD player got stuck, so the CD was on repeat. So we was listening to Pop Smoke for hours. It was hilarious, yo. We was stuck. Oh my god, yo. Smashton, Jamie, or someone else. Those are the only ones I know because they talk in Discord. Smashton. It was Smashton. Oh man. But yeah, though, man. So everybody on the team is so cool, yo. And we all help each other. It's so cool. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like, you really get to see, like, you would never think that, like, this small team, like, is able to pump out the work that they do. You feel me? And it takes a lot of trust for a dev to get in contact with a call creator, and you know, to have that trust that I would be able to make the textures for the wrestlers. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, that's such a cool feeling that they have that belief in my abilities, man. And it's like, it's really cool. It's really cool. I like Pop Smoke, but I like variety, man. I was the one kind of music would drive me wild. Facts, man. We were, they came through to pick me up. I'm not gonna say where they came from, but they came to Connecticut to scoop me, then drive up to Torrington, and then drive back down to where I live. And it was just like Pop Smoke the whole time. It was hilarious. That's all I told him. Like, Tony Chini should just have Pop Smoke as his music. Honestly, he should just have Pop Smoke. It would be hilarious. Oh my god, Joe. But yeah, man, it's been quite an experience, yo, and there's gonna be more to come. It's always an experience, man. Like, even like for all the trailers, I've helped with every single trailer. Every single trailer I helped with. And that's so cool once again that they, you know what I'm saying, that they look for people in the community to be like, all right, what do you think? What should this be? What should that be? You feel me? It's like, it's such a cool experience, man. And that's like one of the biggest things that I like, because it's like, I could always have joined the 2K Next program and, whatever, I could have got a jacket and a box with the game in it and some other stuff, but I wouldn't have been able to talk to the wrestlers. I wouldn't have been able to have those one-on-one conversations with them and really develop a relationship with these wrestlers. You feel what I'm saying? The devs and stuff like that. And that's the coolest thing, man, is just having those opportunities that you wouldn't be able to get with any other wrestling game company or any dev company that's doing a wrestling game. So with this one, it's just like an amazing type of ability to have. You feel me? And just that freedom to where they trust in you, not only in your skills, but in your skills to make the attires. Like, for some of the wrestlers, I got to choose what attires they have. Like, do you understand? Like, do you, like, you'll turn the game on and play with characters that I chose the attires for. When you look at their tattoos, I did those. When you look at the shirts, I did those. That's an amazing feeling that they had that trust in me to do that. So I'm like I said, man, it's great. It's really great. I would absolutely love to see Tony Chini use Pop Smoke as his entrance theme. On PC, I'm changing it to that, and I'm going to make a video, and I'm going to tag him in it. My favorite rappers right now have to be Kendrick, Run the Jewels. Well, that's a group. That's not a... Run the Jewels is a group, but it's a... Danny Brown is... Wait a minute. Danny Brown is the homeboy. Are you talking about the battle rapper or the dude with the missing tooth? And JPEG Mafia. I'm glad I'm the tech demos they have weather effects in the game, because we've never seen weather in a wrestling game before. That is something that sets itself apart from other wrestling games. Yes, it does. It definitely sets itself apart from other wrestling games, and like I said, that's the cool part about it, Joe. Like, a lot of people don't realize, like, the type of effort that has been put into this game to make it stand out from other wrestling games. You feel me? Are there aspects from certain wrestling games of the past that are implemented or utilized in the game? Hell yeah, because if they're proven parts that work, then that's a great thing. Living the dream. I go crazy with suggesting call stuff and outfits on the Discord, but man, to have the ability to really choose what makes the final cuts, that's what it is. Like, I was just a call creator, and now I'm choosing the attires for wrestlers. Like, that's crazy. You feel me? Like, when you pick RVD, 99% of those attires are ones I did. When you pick... Who was announced? Hold on, let me look and see who was announced first. Damn, I was pressing start and the damn game wouldn't go. Hold on, let me see who's... Because I keep forgetting I ain't playing. I keep forgetting. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. This is the final match. I think this is the final match. So this video is going to be done in a second. Alright, so I'll sit there and just say real quick who I've done attires for. with the wrestlers that's already been announced. That's the only ones I'll say. I'm not. What you mean? This guy's ego. I know I'm not just a call creator, but you know what I mean. I'm mostly known as a call creator. So cut it out. Cut it out. All right. So let me see who I did. Because I'm only gonna say the people that have been announced. I'm not gonna say the people who have not been announced. I will not. So I'm not. All right. So. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Big Vito. Big Vito I did. Cabana Man Dan. Crowbar. I'll do Dan Moss. Diamond Dallas Page. EC3 is super easy. Eli Drake will be super easy. Fakeade, I did his. Falaba did his. Grim did his. Hassan did his. Who else? Johnny Stamboli. Just Incredible. Ken Shamrock. Kenny King. Congo Khan. Kurt Angle. Leo Rush. Little Guido. Spike Dudley. Matt Morgan did his. Enzo. Raven. Ravens was fun. RVD, Ruckus, Sandman, Steiner, Shaheem Ali, Sean Donovan, Sick Nick Mondo, Tony Cini, Ultimo Dragon, Vampiro, Yoshihiro Tajiri, and Zicky Dice. Other people I can't say. Other people I cannot say. And there's some other ones that's on there that I didn't say because specific reasons. So I didn't say them. So it's more than it's more people, but for certain reasons I'm just not saying them. Let me see. Let me see. I have no choice but to give you hell. It's a DC thing. Well, you're from Baltimore, so it's a terrible thing. But nonetheless, you're right. It's a DC thing. Orioles are trash. So happy that Falaba is back in the game. That Impact thing. Yeah, the Impact thing was kind of nonsense. And honestly, it was only for certain people. Like, who contract didn't allow them to. Like, but other people who are in Impact, we were able to get them. So... But whatever. I ain't tripping. It's fine. Ninja Mac from GCW and Noah has to be my top pick for who I want to see in the game the most. Loads gun. And you probably got multiple of them. See how you're from 12th Street. Oh man. Gangsta. Ninja Mac he's on the come up. Shout outs to him. Shout outs to Ninja Mac, man. He's definitely on the come up. GCW actually is really putting on great shows. Initially, when I seen when GCW caught my radar, I kind of thought they were just like a hardcore wrestling company, but they're kind of like they put on some good stuff. They put on some good stuff. One in the office, one in the room, one by the door. I bet. Abdullah the Butcher, the Sheik, Madman, Pondo are some people I want in the wrestling code. Abby? The original Sheik? Sure. Madman Pondo? Sure. But Abdullah? I mean, what did he do? Like, what moveset would he have? You feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, it would be cool to have him in the game, I guess, but it's like, what would he do? Like, I don't know what his moveset would be. GCW be putting on some bangers. They do. They definitely do. They definitely do. And they have a rotating roster, which is cool because you could tell that they don't use all their deathmatch guys all the time. They have a rotating roster. GCW smart. That's one thing a lot of people don't like talk about or say anything about is how they have a rotating roster. That's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. One of my friends is a GCW regular. Him and the Mittens go way back. Okay. He would have Viscera's moveset. Oh, so he'll hump you as a finish, basically. That's wow. Wow, Ken, we out here slandering. Wow. Slander. You are out in these streets. Caliente. You was out here getting spicy. Ooh. You know, nah, cut it out, Ken. People really want Abdullah's fork stuff. That stuff that hasn't been in wrestling games. Honestly, you don't need him in the game. You could just have someone mocap a fake fork or like fake blowing flames in somebody's face. Yeah, Masawa's gonna win this one, I think. I don't see Masawa losing this. Like, Masawa's so OP in this game, it's a little bit ridiculous, but you know, whatever. Exactly, that's what I. Oh, man's got knees to the face so fast. Jesus, that German was ugly. He folded him like an omelet out in these streets. Damn. Oh, it's over. That's it. I told you. Masawa's gonna win the whole damn thing. It ain't make no damn sense. Damn, bruh. See, I thought it was gonna be, you know, I'm happy that it actually turned out the way it did because honestly, it probably would have been a lot longer. I think Abdullah without Bruiser Brody would be jank. It's difficult to get some of these people though because some of them, like, well, who are passed away, like some of their family members, like, don't understand contracts and stuff, so it's kind of difficult. Not that I know a lot about contracts, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, so Mitsuharu Misawa won it. Misawa went all the way, yo. That ain't even no joke. Misawa cleaned up, yo. Now, is it going to be a cutscene? Can we expect that? I like how they said no soul to finish. Ah, look at this. Yeah. Misawa with the victory. Misawa won the whole damn... He's OP in this game. I don't even know why I put him in this tournament, because honestly, he was going to run through everybody anyway. Which, it is what it is. But that is going to be it for this live stream. This was a long-ass live stream. I appreciate all of y'all who were in here tonight, yo. I definitely do. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel. I got so many more videos. So much stuff. Watch those videos. Subscribe, all that great stuff. Other than that, catch you guys on the next episode, next video, things of this nature. Stay safe.